Hello everybody and welcome to the lightning talk for the ElasticSearch Magnolia plugin. My name is Denis Lobo, as already said before, and I'm working as a developer at the Neofonie agency. During the last 2 years I was working on several Magnolia related projects, so this gives me actually a good insight about the project development cycle. If we are talking about such projects, what typically stands out is that our customers demand a great usability. And this typically includes search-related capabilities, like having a structured view on the results, as well as to have some auto-suggesting capabilities as a minimum expectation of our customers. With our plugin, we are actually focusing low to middle budget projects where money is barely not existing, and thus developers tend to get hunted by the time, and thus they are in the need for having quick solutions. And this is pretty much the situation where our plugin comes into play, and which represents actually our approach to bring Elasticsearch and Magnolia together. If you are going to use our module, all you need to do is actually to declare the dependency within your web app's POM file, as well as to enable our supplied component within your page template definition. And this is all what you need to do. Afterwards, you can actually start your Magnolia instance. And the first step you should do is actually to head to the configuration app and to provide the endpoint to your Elasticsearch instance. It does not matter whether it is a single node cluster or a multi-node cluster, because our plugin is respecting clusters. So this means we have some basic failover mechanism if any node is failing. The next major thing you need to do is to provide a config, an example how to put the data on the index. This left screenshot here shows a minimum complete configuration for the website workspace, but this is relying on defaults. And so now you may ask yourself, can I live with those defaults? No. We need flexibility, like this passionate woman is actually demonstrating to us. And we from Neofonie, we are not putting any barriers on that. Actually, you can configure it how you like on a per field basis. And this screenshot here right now shows an excerpt of such a complex configuration. And this configuration is just for one single field. So it's a little bit more complex, but we have to refer to the technical documentation for this one. Additionally, we are providing an app, and this app enables editors to actually get a quick insight about their running cluster, so they can view up some health statistics, as well as we do offer some basic functionalities like CRUD'ing indices, what you can see here on the right screenshot. And last but not least, we are enabling the editors to perform some mapping lookups. That's actually a way to check the Elasticsearch configuration. As well as they can do some search queries from within Magnolia, and we thought it would be just a good tool to simply validate the return data from Elasticsearch. Of course, you can do it the same with the auto-suggesting functionality, so you can actually try it out. And if you put your focus to this dialog view, you can actually see that you can narrow down your request to certain indices as well as to certain languages. Of course, we are offering a REST-Endpoint for those suggest terms which you are going later to use for your search text field. Yeah, what's about content visibility? In the CMS world, it's pretty much common that we have some kind of publishing mechanism, and our plugin is always also honoring this stuff, and this is by relying and configuring the observation module, which is basically shipped from Magnolia. As you can see here on the right screenshot, there's some example configurations for this, and this is done automatically by the plugin. Now what's left? We need to get some search results on our page. So what are we going to do? To achieve this? We are using our supplied component, added this to our page, and what you have to do in your project is to provide a text field, bind this text field per Ajax to our suggest endpoint, and then you are actually free to perform the first search queries. What you can see here is a simple dump of a returned object which is directly passed from Elasticsearch to the front end. And right now you are actually in the spot where you could start styling your results. And this right screenshot shows you just some example for this one. Yeah, how would you provide those front-end scripts or those markups? You can actually use the resources app and modify our component definition, or you can actually supply your own one and rely on our rendering model, or you can simply overwrite or replace our template script. Yeah, and that's basically all what we need to say for a quick walkthrough through our plugin, and only this is fitting in those 5 minutes. That's why I want to thank you for your attention. And if you have any inquiries, questions, critiques, feel free to ask me or just send us an email on the email addresses shown below. Thank you.